So anyway, pat and go. I'm gonna show you some tape of that. All right. Then the other two things that are important is backfield. So from there, we're gonna go have our little, I don't know how long it is, 10 minutes or whatever. All right. Our backfield drill. It's just gonna be the runs that happen that day. Okay. Remember, I'm not going to practice the whole offense. It's whatever I've scripted that day. That's what I'm going to throw. That's what I'm going to run. That's what all I'm going to ask my kids to practice. Then also, all right, is our key blocking. I'm going to show you all this stuff. All right, our key blocking, the receivers. All right, you got to be a tough son of a bitch. And even if they're not tough son of a bitches, you have to convince them they're tough son of a bitches. All right, because we're going to make our living. All right, make our living on throwing these little key screens and comet screens. Right, because what's the whole premise? Right, this is back from when John Elway was playing at Granada Hills High School in California. When the guy who's actually that high school coach is actually the guy that kind of started one back. All right, and the whole deal was two back tight end. What's the defense want to do? Put 9, right? Because them some bitches always want to put one more than you got. I mean, that's how they are. They want to go inside run, all right? They want to go inside run and have the safeties lined up at like 4 yards deep, okay? And then knock the shit out of you and go and yell, jump up and down, right? So the whole deal was, right, one back basically was started to spread the defense so I could run the football, right? That's what it was. Spread them out. Get the linebacker out to cover that guy, the linebacker out to cover that guy. Let me get numbers in the box, 5 in the box. If I can get 5 in the box, now it's even, okay? When they start to bring guys in the box, where do I need to attack the defense? On the perimeter, right? Because they've taken a guy from outside and moved them in. So that's all your key screen stuff. So that's basically the game you're playing, right? Another quick stories. I like stories, right? So my first spring practice with Coach Moore at UCLA. Now you understand, Coach Moore is a defensive guy, right? So he's like, and you know what the whole thought of UCLA was? They were a bunch of saps, a bunch of soft ass bitches, right? They were soft. So we were gonna go, we were gonna freaking open up spring practice with inside run, 9 on 7, all right, and we're gonna get them tough, all right. So I go, okay, coach, what plays do you want? He said, just call your base run, all right. We'll knock the shit out of it, all right. So we get up, and his dad's at the practice too. Okay, his dad's a defensive guy too. All right. Now these are two pretty intense cats. Okay. So we get up, the first play is green, tear, Zorro wad, comet. All right. So we break the huddle, we get up there, and I swear to God, they had looked like 25 guys in the box. All right. And they're freaking like blowing snot bubbles and breathing heavy. And I mean, at the snap of the ball, all of them were coming. All right. So we go, hurry, hurry. All right. The motion goes. Nobody moves. Brett goes like this, throws it out to that guy, and he runs down the sideline for like 80 yards, all right? I look up, and here comes Jim from like 40 yards away, eyeballing me, all right? Calling me more names than I want to repeat, all right? That ain't football. Yeah, it is football, all right? You got all those cats in there. I ain't going to run it. I'm going to throw it out there, all right? So that's why your receivers, all right, they have to understand, if I'm going to throw you the football, all right, you have to become a blocker. Okay. Then we'll do our team, and I'll go through all this stuff, inside run, blah, 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 all that stuff. All right. This all happens about an hour, 40 minutes. All right. Install. All right. So as how we work it is, we have basically 3 installs. And I'm going to basically say it's really 2, but we'll say 3. Okay. So this is install 1. So you can see our run concepts right here are going to be, it's going to be Zorro, draw, and our little trap scheme, okay? Play action, off the trap scheme and off the Zorro, all right? Passing game, 3 drop back, 2 quick game, our snag game, our screen, all right, our lock. So that's it. That's always install 1, right? So when you practice, that's all that gets called. So practice 1 is install 1. That's what's scripted. Those 25 plays right there. There's your runs, there's your passes. Okay? There's the code names for them. Okay? So that's install 1. It's built before the season starts. Okay? Install 2 is right there. Okay? It's different 25 plays. So how we practice is practice 1 is install 1. So that's all that gets run in pat and go. Those routes, that's all gets called in team run, gets called in team pass, gets called in whatever we're doing. It's just those concepts, right? Install day practice 2 is install 2. Okay. Practice 3 is install 1. Practice 4 is install 2. Right? Practice 5 is install 1. Same place. Okay. So it's about repetition, 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 repetition. If I want to, after about 3 times of us practicing for a whole practice, install 1. Okay. Well, it's a Zorro day. That's our big Zorro day. Now I might say, okay, guys, we've been running dual Zorro or trio Zorro odd, key 1. All right. Hey, we're going to go dual F quick Zorro odd common. Okay. So I want to keep it as simple for the O-line as I can. So once the install starts, it stays. So there's hardly any change. Okay. And I'm throwing some quick stuff up here. Other thing is, this is just, you got to give guys jobs. All right. Basically, it's just something to keep them away from me because they come with ideas. I'm going to call it the hell I want to call anyway. So screw them. All right. But give a guy, but seriously, like give your receiver coach, hey, listen, I want you to go watch. All right. Don't give a shit about the rest of the field. You are the red zone guy. All right. So when we're going scout team, all how they line up, what coverages they play. All right. Give me your list of 5 plays you like at the 20-yard line or from the 20 to the 10. Give me a list of 5 plays you like taking a shot or 4 plays or whatever. Okay. All right. O-line guy, you're always the run guy. All right. Find out where the 3 is. So they have so it's like part whole part, right? Right, that they're the expertise in that area. All right, so then when we talk about that or we sit down and say, okay, red zone, what do you got? Bang, bang, bang. Hey, this is what they're doing. He knows everything about it. Plus, I don't have to watch as much damn film. All right, so those guys come with because the main thing, obviously, when your tempo is, you got to have somebody that can give you the look and understands the look they want the defense in. Okay, you will play like you practice. I preach that to my kids every day. Okay, how are we going to play on Saturday? Exactly like you practiced today. Okay, don't give me that shit, Johnny. Don't worry, Coach. I'll turn it on Saturday. Don't worry. I got you, Coach. Saturday, I'm bringing the A game on Saturday. All right? That bullshit. You bring that stinking A game Tuesday practice, okay? And Wednesday practice. Okay, competition Tuesday, ball security Wednesday, sweep the, and I'll go through all this stuff quicker. All right? And they will be what you coach them to be. They will. They'll be just what you want, right? And the ones that don't want to be what you want them to be, they won't be around. That's just kind of some more stuff. Okay. Pat and go, which we talked about. So you can see this is what was happening. I was going to throw Chevron, dagger, shell, and caddy that day. So you can see that's what's getting worked on up there. Okay. Always start with quick game. Always go to my snag and mesh because that's in every practice. That's base concepts for us. Okay. And we're going to throw these routes on air. The inside guys, outside guys. At some point right here, all right, the backs are working their swings and all that kind of stuff. You can see over here, check down rifle bullet. All right, and then the backs will leave and go do their indie stuff, and then usually because we don't, the backs are pretty simple: swing, check down with the fuck, right? Okay, so then we're going to go 4 balls out there, 4 quarterbacks, and we're going to start working our concepts that are in that install that day. All right, if you remember back to the install. Okay, we start every practice, all right, with TTO, team takeoff. I kind of give you an idea here, all right? So, wait. Okay, got to find pause. Play, oh, just hit play again? You're a freaking genius, all right? Okay, so this is how we start practice, all right? First group, second group. We'll have a guy standing down there just outside the goal line, all right? So we're just working on tempo. So I'll just take a play. And usually it's the same play. So right here we're running Fresno, all right? What Fresno is tells everybody it's Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Tells them 3-by-1 into the boundary. We're going to run wide pop. We're going to add a key right there, gift at the top, and we're running our shark play or Giants play. Okay. So now all we're doing is we're working snap count. We're working snap count and all right. We're working snap count, alignment, splits, not jumping off sides. Kids, they're getting reps of the play, and we're going as fast as we can. All right. If one of those things happen, all right, we also do the power of the high five, right? So after the last play, you score in the end zone, they all get together, they all jump up and down. If they fucked up somewhere along the line, they run over that coach over there and they get a couple up downs for screwing up. So it's just kind of a get practice started tempo deal. Okay. Now we'll also do this exact same thing when we start team competition, all that against the defense. We call it fast start. The team takeoff, that's fast start. And the coach will put it down someplace, go fast start, and we'll try to go as fast as we can. Same type of deal. Right. So this is Fresno, okay? Here it is again. All right, that's the second play. You see Brett's working everything, the pop. Okay, he handed it off. Guys are getting lined up. Pop was covered through the key. See right there? Okay. So they got to do extra work right there. He threw the gift. So that's actually a four-pronged play. Hand it off, throw the gift, throw the pop, throw the key. Okay. All built in the same thing. So right here, there's a guy standing up there at the top over there. Okay. They all got to come together. Boom. And then they got to go do a couple ups downs. Okay. Now here's pat and go. Okay. We always work 40 yards on our pat and go. Okay. What we're trying to get done here is this is probably early. All right. What we're trying to get done here is that a lot of you guys do this, but you draw that, you put that single line down the sideline of your field 5 yards from the out of bounds. All right. You tell your guys to hold the line, right? All right, out the 5 yard line and out. That belongs to the quarterback, not you. So we're really trying to teach our guys to hold the line, all right, and try to restack and stack defenders, all right. And then we're also trying to work them as a track the football and adjust your body so you can catch that thing over your outside shoulder, outside eye. Okay, so we go down and back with this, and this is everybody does it. Okay, so this is running backs. See, that's not good. See how he's catching on the inside, right there. So that's what they're getting coached at right here. Hold it, catch it on the inside. Too wide. Okay, we don't want him catching it there, like that. All right, he's got to hold the line and catch it over his outside shoulder. Okay, a little better. See how he's trying to restack, hold the line. So you think, man, but you got to practice this stuff. Okay, then whatever the routes were, okay, so it slants. Now this is happening on the other side too. Okay, so we're always going to open with quick game. Okay, now this is when your coaching's going on. Quarterback, sit. All right, catch, sit on the back foot. Okay, let's see if I can see it right here. There you go. Sit on the back foot, right? Sit on the back foot. Second window throw. Come flat. Okay, inside. What do you got? What do you got today? He's probably working 93. Oh, we kind of got cut short. There's 93. Pressure out, right? Man beater. Same thing. It's just like a quarterback throwing a slant. Catch, sit. All right, sit on the back foot. Arm speed the ball in there. Okay, inside seam. This is a guy. This is like a pop right here. Anyway, this goes pretty quick. We're going rapid fire. Swings. Okay, so we're throwing like chevron. Okay, so this is when like most of the coaching gets going. All right, because here this back nose. I'm 5 hard steps. All right, I'm hot swing. All right, hey, you got hot swing. All right, I'm 5 hard steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, give the quarterback my eyes, keep stretching the field, all right? The ball will bring me downhill, okay? Your landmark right here is outside edge of the number. Quarterback, throw this ball right to his shoulder, all right? Because he's running away from it. It's the hardest throwing football for a quarterback. Because I do not want to lead him downfield. I want to throw it right here. So when he's turned, my aiming point for the quarterback is this shoulder, all right? And I promise you, when he throws it, that ball will hit him right there. I don't want my back reaching for it, all right? So these are all the things you're getting to work in this pat and go period. Okay, little glance route. You see the quarterback. Just a little glance route off of Giants. All right. So anyway, this could go on and on and on. Okay, key. Okay, this is our key two, our screen game. So the idea on this is, all right, is that same thing. We call it turning the double play. Okay, so second base, all right where he's standing, second base. Okay, it'd be the same spot if you're an outside guy, all right, and we're running key one, the screen to the outside guy. You should be like this and pop back, all right. What we want to do is try to give him a soft upfield shoulder in the target's upfield shoulder right here. Because when he catches it, he's got to be able to do this, right? The difference in that quarterback throwing it here or throwing it here could be 5 yards. Could be a touchdown. Because now if my guy has to do this, all right, he can't get going, okay? If I'm going key two to the inside guy, I want him in the same spot. So he goes 2 steps, 1, 2, and he bounces right back to that same spot where the outside guy is. So when that quarterback turns the double play, that's like second base to him. Just throw it over the bag, right? I'm gonna put the guy in the same spot for you. We're gonna be able to catch the ball right there. It's the little stuff. This is how we make our see. Just him throwing it here is different. He's got to rock back to get going. So they got to throw this shit every day. Yeah, well, this is they're supposed to finish, okay? The quarterback is game speed, okay? Quarterback is game speed. The receivers are supposed to be game speed. This might be the first day. There's the throw. Same thing. I do not want the back. Don't want him bubbling. That's pretty good right there. Okay, here's the curl. This is Honda. Quarterback should be 1, 2, 3. Hitch. You can see they're down here working the guy.
Some routes are going out of the end zone and some are coming in.
Yeah, because if you see when he catches it, he's supposed to catch and finish, which he's doing a shitty job. All right, and then everybody ends up at that end, and we turn around and come back. We just keep going back and forth like this, back and forth. All right, because you got to do other things. You got to teach your receiver, right? Reach, catch, tuck. All right, you got to teach him, all right, to be able to tight turn and go north and south right after the catch. Okay, so so we're working all the routes we're going to throw that day. Then we start concepts. So here's shallow cross. All right. So F Shack's in the game plan that day. All right. So that's the F and the Y. I'm trying to get as many throws as we can get. And it seems like it really is not a lot of standing around. We go through this stuff pretty quick. Okay, so then there's your plans. Whoop. Oh, back on that thing. Okay, scripts. I'll just give you guys some examples here. Okay, so every time I script something, all right, it's going to be scripted as a drive. It's going to be scripted with down and distance. So these guys know, say this is we're playing whoever, all right, SC, all right. So usually this first drive, first 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 3 to 6, okay, my guys know that's going to be my first call in the game. Dual left tear, 95, 93, okay. So there's always going to be a third down involved in this. Hey, it's 3rd and 6. It's 3rd and 6. All right. Oh, we're going to run Tampa. So anyway, we're driving the football. All right. They go first group, second group, first group, second group, first group, second group. Okay, and that's kind of how it looks on the sheet. There's the defenses. All right. I don't really care I just kind of want the defense to give me the odd front, even front, split safety, post safety. Tell me where the three technique is. That's all I need. That's all my guys need to know. All right. So now we move on. Any questions on that stuff? So since we're right there, okay. Yeah. Then you start your concepts of what. Say you're going to throw Honda and Caddy, then you're always going to do quick game, snags, Exxon, Chevron, the snag game. All right, and you're going to do mesh. Okay, you're always going to do mesh. I think we're supposed to be talking past concepts next. Is that what it says? Okay, we'll do a couple of these, then we'll do some other stuff. Okay, Exxon. Okay, 2-man snag, pure progression concept, backside tags, shell dagger, one back protection, Ron and Lou. R and L. 2 back protection, Ron and Lou. All right. So basically, everybody's running this, right? No big deal. Okay. All right, so here's the whole premise of it. All right, this is a big play for us. This gets tagged onto a lot of things. Okay, gets tagged onto our runs. All right, it'll get tagged onto a Giants run. It can get tagged with our protection, get tagged with screen. Okay, this is kind of a ball control play for us. All right, quick game and snags are what gets and pops are what gets tagged to our runs. We're a huge run pass. In fact, after this, I should do that first, and then you'll see how this stuff fits. I should go back and show you our run pass, our conflict plays, okay? Because basically, this is a conflict play, all right? Who's in conflict right here? This guy, all right? He's in conflict, okay? Split safety, all right? If he's not in conflict, means he's staying there, means the corner's going to take the flag, okay? Immediately tells you go to the backside, because then if he doesn't move, now who's in conflict? This guy. So that's how I want my quarterback to think. Okay? It's split safety. All right? Is it 4? Is it cover 6? Is it cover 2? What is it? Don't know. All right? This guy will tell me. All right? If this guy wants to bail, now he's in conflict. He's either got to stop. He's going to get outflanked by the back. That's why with the pat and go you saw us working. All right? This would be into the boundary. 3 hard steps. All right? I want this guy catching the ball, attacking the line of scrimmage. Okay, we don't bubble. We don't do the old boom and bubble like this. I'm giving up ground, right? I want you dive down the line, 1, 2, 3. Give me your eye. I'm going to hit you right there, and I'm going that way. And then we tell our guys to run the tunnel. Okay, like we do on our key screens. Okay, here's the tunnel out here, right where the fade is, 5 yards from the boundary. When you catch it, get to the tunnel. Don't freaking cut back. All the bad son of bitches are. Get to the tunnel, all right? Outrun the guy, all right? What you're going to do here, all right, is you want to set your angle, all right? And I've adjusted this year to 8 yards. This is drawn at 6, okay? His angle's at 8 yards, okay? That's AOD, angle of departure. And all he has to know is this. If I cross somebody's face or somebody crosses my face, put my foot in the ground and give my eyes to the quarterback, okay? Quarterback, that's what you're reading. He's in conflict, okay? If he doesn't move, right? If he doesn't move, it's either because it's hot or they've rolled the corner up, right? Now your eyes go from here to the basic to the backside snag, right? The backside snag, you sit. Now why that arrow is drawn is this, right? His eyes are always starting where? This is a left to right read, right? Progression. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So as you're throwing this thing in pat and go, you got to be training your quarterback that way too. So you get to tell, hey, Joey, we're going to throw the backside snag on Exxon, all right? And we're trio right. So he better do this. 1, 2, 3, no, 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 yes. All right, he's got to still look. Even if there's nobody to look at, he should still be working his eyes and his feet for that throw. Okay, this snag. All right, he's able him to pull out. What we tell him is, because you're like the fourth look, you want to sit on the snag like this. Now Mike might be sitting there. Okay, and when the quarterback gives you his eyes, all right, he's gonna pull you out. All right, he's gonna pull you out of that. This is strictly an alert. Okay, you can tell him, hey, think Z on this one. Hey, think Z. Okay, because they're playing quarters and the safeties are playing low, whatever reason. Okay, so that's just a base concept for us right there. Now we'll attach this. All right. What's that? Yeah, but like we don't really cross we don't cross do like what we call one piece drops now. Okay, we're kind of getting away from the old crossover stuff. Okay, now we will on like 3-step stuff, but like on all this stuff when he doesn't know when the ball's coming out, right? Okay, so we're more of like 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 one piece, keep the base, right? Keep the base. We're trying to keep our feet apart. We're trying to always be in a base, always be in a throwing position. Okay, here's my throwing position right there to throw the punch. Okay, so like even like you watch your kids, I try to tell my quarterbacks to work in 4-inch increments. Like even when you got your guys hitching up into a throw, like a Honda throw or a curl throw, I hate it when they do this. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want that big crow hop into it. Okay, all I want to do is set and just 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. All right, because now they're ready to throw. Okay, same play, green, free. Okay, X on. Okay, dagger. It's called dagger on the back or shell on the backside, right there. So to the quarterback, exactly the same. Okay, you don't give a shit. Same deal. All right, I gotta use this thing. This is Huddle's new. Oh, I guess that's it. You know what? You forgot to put the setups on there, so I can do this right here. Because you guys are the lucky group. We're gonna work all the bugs out with you guys. Huh. All right, well, hey, we'll go through the drawings first, all right? Okay, Honda, all right? Same thing, all right? No, let's do Chevron. All right, guys, I apologize. We're going to do this. I know this one's done right, okay? I'll get that right in the break. Pull those cut-ups up, okay? We want to talk about, since we started talking about all the run stuff, all right? I don't know why we started with pass game. We should start with run, okay? Let me just give you a quick look at all this stuff, okay? So in our run game, so like change your sheet we're taking notes on, okay? So stick, everybody's running stick, all right? The stick route. This is sticky is huge. Gets called to our, all right? Gets called on a lot of our runs. Draw, Zorro, Giants, all right? Here's what he's got. He's got stick to this side, okay? Stick to that side. Okay, they're to control the conflict backers. All right, they're controlling this guy. All right, if they want to bring him in and start to roll the coverage down this way, all right, that's a control. So we always call the single receiver a gift. Okay, how many times in a game do you watch the film on the next day and you say, "Holy shit, why didn't I just throw for some hitches over there in the boundary? That fucker's 10 yards off. They got 6 guys in the box." And then you come and you go, "All right." The guy upstairs goes, "Oh shit, they're playing cover 3. The guy in the boundary's 8 yards off. Throw your quick game. Hitch." They go, "Okay, feel right. All hitch." Right? "Oh fuck, they're playing cover 2. I should run the ball." Right? So let's put them together. Okay? So the quarterback always has the option of gift. Okay? On this side, stick. Only way they can stop this if they want to keep it, because if the guy's out here, he's handing it off. If the conflict guy's in the box, the only way they can stop this is to roll the coverage down to him, right? They want to go post safety. A quarterback's got to know this. Split safety, post safety, where's the three technique? That's all he really needs to know, okay? Now, obviously, he has to have that MF rule in effect, right, for blitz. But base defenses. Well, if they do that, then my numbers are out here. So he'll go stick, and now we're blocking for the key screen out here, all right? So let's just look at it a little bit here. Rewind. Okay, so this call is just trio right Zelda. That's the call. Okay, the signal those guys will get up top. All right, the signal those guys get up top. You can see here, gift. Oh yeah, he can throw in the gift. Okay, so that's controlling the front. Okay, if they need to roll the coverage or the safety down, they want this backer to be inside to stop this. He's got a built-in key screen out there. So it's all four-pronged. Now, you're going to ask this guy to do all that, okay? So here's, to me, the beauty of it. The beauty of it, let's rep this so many freaking times that it's like 4 plays, right? Instead of me calling plays and guessing what coverage they're in, right? Oh, I want to run stick. Oh, shit, they're in cover 2. They've walked the backer out. God, I wish I'd have called draw, okay? So that's the whole thing. Your plays are adjusting to the defense they're seeing out there without you as a play caller getting a guessing game with the D coordinator. Okay. Here's what the quarterback gets. All right. He knows when we're running, he's going to get this. That's Zelda. All right. He's going to get Zelda sticky. That's sticky. Okay. So he's going to look over and get this. So he knows it's that play. Okay. My 3 guys out here, they're looking at Jerry, who's their signal guy. Okay, that's the only guy they got to watch the whole game is Jerry, our backup quarterback, whatever. And he's going like this to him. Now, they don't know if it's screen, if it's draw, if it's Zorro. They don't give a shit, right? They know we run sticky. Okay. Mike, who's signaling the boundary guy, he usually can tell him because he's standing right next to him, right? He just tells him, hey, he just gives him, I don't even know the signal is, gift, whatever it is. Okay? There are women in here? Okay. Yeah. The signal is, gift. All right? Okay? So he just goes like that. He just goes, got the gift. So he knows I got hitched unless Brett tells me something different. Okay? If it's press, I got fade. So to answer your question, that's all that happens. So they already know trio right, or cruise, which is also trio. Okay? So now, get your brain thinking, okay? It's going to be a base play for you that you're going to call 10 times in a game, okay? Now, I've had the leading rusher in the 12 2 out of the last 3 years. My first year there, my guy, Tony Jetski, ran for 1,800. Last year, I had a sophomore run for 1,600. Led the Pac-12 in rushing, okay? So we can run the football, right? So this is a base play for us. Trio, Zorro, Zelda, all right, sticky, okay? Well, instead of us having to do all that, let's just come up with a cruise. All right, I think it's cruise, Laguna and cruise. Cruise to the right, Laguna to the left. I have no idea why they call it that, okay? But the kids come up with this shit, all right? And so now it's just a cruise, okay? So everybody looks over and everybody's just going cruise, okay? Means trio right, Zelda, sticky, gift on the backside, okay? Maverick means trio right, all right? Draw, sticky, gift on the backside, okay? If you want to adjust the top, you would go cruise, change it to key 3, or cruise key 1, which would adjust your 3 routes, what's happening up top. Is that making sense to you guys? Very simple, very simple. Okay, so these are all run pass, right? Okay, so we talked about what? Put the defense in what? Conflict, okay? So the guy in conflict right here. Okay, who's the guy in conflict? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's in conflict? That guy, right? Split safety. Where's the freaking Mike line? I mean, where's the middle of 3? Okay, that's him right here. Okay, now if he walks out to there and they're playing true cover 2 rules or quarters rules, and he's walked out right there, now I got what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all the quarterback has to know is he's always playing off the conflict backer, who is always the 6th defender. Okay, on the back, away from the play. So he comes up and he knows. So I always tell him, hey, you and what we do in practice is this is they're an odd front, right? Is we'll put a yellow jersey on the mic, and we'll put the little pennies things. We'll put a yellow jersey on the mic and red pullovers on our scout team on the 2 outside backers. So now the quarterback knows, hey, I'm just playing the game off the guy in the red jersey. Okay? So he's standing right there and I'm doing this and he wants to run in there. Bam, I'm dealing the ball outside. If he stays out there, I'm handing it off. Okay? If he lines up in the box, it's telling him what coverage is it. Post safety, right? Now it's post safety. He knows it's either 3 or 1 free. We're not talking blitz. We're just talking base defenses, right? He knows it's 3 or 1 free or 3. Okay, so now he knows he's probably might have the gift on the backside, right? See, so he's running the offense for me. All right. So basically, every one of our plays are attached, and I'll show you all of them here in a second.
Could you run it again?
Sure, love to.
Is the offensive line run blocking right now?
Oh yeah. Yep. Are there any officials in here? Have not been called on it once. Not been called on it once in 6 years, which is amazing to me. All right. Now, if you talk to Dana or like Spav or those guys, like if you are going to throw something now, this thing's like evolving now. Okay, it's evolving. What we're now throwing. Here's what we've done. All right. Here's to me how it hits my brain, and I'm not that smart a guy, but I can call this offense because I get it, right? Because now I know what I'm looking at. How are they stopping the Zorro? Trick with the Will Backer. Shit, let's throw sticky. Oh, now with the Will Backer, or they're going to cover 3. Shit, let's throw 4 verts, right? So now instead of me just, I still don't see how those guys do it, man. They got this thing going, right? Freaking call sheet like this. Oh, that looks like a good one. Now, those guys are a lot smarter than me. I mean, they are really good football coaches, but I can't do that. So I want to play the game with my guys. All right. I want him to come off the field and be seeing the same stuff I'm doing. All right. Keep your eyes on that conflict guy more. He's starting to bite on the Giants. You're going to get the pop. All right. Because now I can see it all. And the other thing it makes me do is you know how sometimes a play call you feel like you're always one play behind. Like you see it, and then you call it the next time, but you don't see it. So your offense is adjusting, all right, adjusting to the defense. So right here, yes, my guys are blocking reverse. My guys are blocking Zorro right here. Okay, so they know they're 4 down to Mike. The other thing it does, it's so simple for your line. Okay, because all they know is I'm 4 down to the play side backer. I'm 4 down to Mike. I'm 4 down to this guy. Okay? Go block him. You do not have to worry about this guy. Brett, you got him. Okay? If this guy drops, hand the ball off because it's 5-on-5. If he wants to play in the box, pull the ball and throw the sticky. If this guy attaches to the sticky, throw the key out there. Okay? Now that key, even that takes a little bit longer, that key is behind the line of scrimmage. So I don't give a shit if my guys are down the field, right? Because it's like a screen. You see the guy in conflict right there? He tried to stop the stick. There he is, right there. I mean, god dang. I mean, you could see it before it even starts, right? What's he going to do? He's done. Go the freaking stick route, quarterback. Now remember, this stuff is all right. Here's what I got to convince receivers. This is our running game. Okay, this is if you average. If I tell them you got to make me four, all you got to do is make when you catch this ball, guarantee me 4 yards. This is probably Detroit. This is probably draw. Okay. Now I'll show you the other thing. We got the end zone shot on this. So I'm saying this gets attached to to a lot of runs, 3-by-1 runs. Okay. So the other thing is this. All right. So I've got draw called here. Okay. And I'll pull up the draw cut up in a second. So I've got draw. Here's what the line knows. We got 4 down to Will. They don't give a shit about that guy. Okay. Remember in the old days we'd have to freaking sift the tackle to get him because there's 6 in the box, or you had to check out of it because there's 6 in the box, or you say, screw it, I can't run the play, or now I got to put a tight end in there so I can block 6 in the box, but then they put 7 in the box, so you play that stupid game with them. Okay? Here they know, all right, they're probably here, fold. They're always going to fold the lowest technique, pass block. Brett, you got that guy. He better go stop the stick. If he doesn't stop the stick, as you saw, we just throw it. Okay. If they want to roll the safety down, right, and go post safety, you probably got the gift, right? Because they've spun the secondary this way. Okay. Now what we added this year is anytime that Brett saw 6 in the box on draw, he would make a trash call. So like right here, he probably told JJ, he saw it, and he went trash. Okay. All that did was tell him, we're not going to hand you the ball. You're going to act like you're going to get the ball, and you're now blocking the conflict backer. So you turn into lead draw. So now if Brett, say they pressed the guy, everybody was pressed, he didn't want, and he went, oh shit, now it's quarterback lead draw. Okay, and I think that's what what the kids are doing here. Because watch JJ. See him going through? So right there, if he decided not to throw it, now we didn't play very good in this game, but right there, if he didn't throw it, whoops. Say they rolled it down, he didn't have the gift, whatever, didn't like it, the guy was pressed. Okay, he'd have probably ran right through here. Either catch, set, no, and he'd probably be, boom, running quarterback draw, lead draw. That's fine, man. Put the ball in my guys' hands in space and let them create plays for you. Trash call again. Yeah, if he was covered, he'd run. There it is again. That's good, man. That's 6 yards. There's Zorro, conflict. There's trio Zorro. His conflict guy right there is 13. He could have probably hand that off. The other thing I do with my quarterbacks, all right, is I never, ever second guess them, all right? I never go in there, like, especially in the game or practice, and go, oh, man, you should have thrown the key, or you should have handed it off. Or why didn't you should throw the sticky, right? He needs to figure it out. If he's not seen it, then you haven't run the play enough for him, okay? Because as soon as you put that in his brain, what's he going to do the next time? Throw the freaking sticky, right? Yeah. As soon as you put that in his brain. So I'm not yelling at him about, oh, shit, did you see the comment? Throw that fucking comment next time. They're not moving. What, you know what he's going to do? He's going to throw the comment. He wants to make me happy. He's going to throw the comment when he should have handed it off. All right. So show him on film and let him just, to me, I haven't practiced the play enough for him. So he starts seeing it. And he's going to be wrong. Shit, he's your point guard. He's making split-second decisions for you. All right. And sometimes he's not going to see it right or the way you saw it. That's all right. Just call it again.
No
Yeah. Like when we're going, like, and I won't say no. I mean, when guys are, when they're not in and they're coming on the sideline or walking off, coaches will grab them. But I mean, we will never stop the drive to correct something. Okay. Yes. So if we had an overhead, well, when we get to Zorro, I'll show you that. Okay. So let's just use common sense. Okay. So I'm gonna run Zorro. All right. I'm gonna run Zorro. So I got let's just go trio. I got trio right. I'm running Zelda over here. Okay. The line's going what? 4 down to the play side backer. Who's got number 6? Me. Right. If he wants to, if it's split safeties, he's involved in the coverage. He's in conflict. Run pass. So the quarterback's playing the game. You guys follow me? Playing the game off that guy. Okay? So now he's key in that guy. That's why we call him key screens. All right? He is key in that guy. If he wants to take the run, I'm off. Because since he's out of the box, what's the backside tackle doing? He's blocking that end. Right? Because they got 4 down to him. They're not worried about that guy. Okay. That guy moves into the box and creates a 6-man surface. Okay? Slides in the box. First thing that has to happen is what? Who has to adjust? The secondary, right? Because if they're going to play split safety and put 6 in the box, I'm going to throw stickies till my nose bleeds, right? Because they can't do it. So now they have to adjust it. They have to spin to 3 buzz, 3 strong, whatever, right? They got to go to post safety, 6 in the box. So now the quarterback knows, all right, boom, there's 6 in there. What's your first thought? Gift, right? Because they've gone to 3 deep. So now that corner's off. He's not playing quarters. He's not playing halves. He's off. So I could have the gift, okay? Next thing I know as a quarterback, I go from keying a guy, because my key's in the box, he now becomes part of the blocking scheme, to reading a guy. So your question was, does he ever pull the ball? Yeah, Brett, you'll see some cuts when I show you Zorro, okay? So now he knows gift, shit, take the gift. Don't like the gift, now I'm just reading the end. If the end, because he's now the guy in conflict, right? Because now he has to take the back or the quarterback, like option football. If he takes this, boom, I pull, I got it. He wants to stay square and do all this bullshit. I hand the ball off. You'll see it on the Zorro cutups. Okay. In fact, let me show you keys and you'll see that real quick.
Coach, why did you change the angle of your snag?
Because I always thought here's what the honest truth was. It was always a huge 3rd 3 to 6 play for me. Okay. And when I told them their angle of departure was 6, they started becoming too flat. So we're catching it at 4 yards sometimes. And it's catch and it's tackle, I'm not making first. So when we change it to 8, and it's not truly 8, but it's just they're a little bit higher in their angle. All right. A little bit higher in their angle like this. All right. One thing, it drove the safety off. And plus, when we caught it, we were making yards now. Okay. Makes sense? Okay. So here's our key game. Okay. These are key 2s. All right. Attached. Key 2s. Next. There's key 1. Gift on the backside. There's key 2. Gift on the back. I mean, so you can build them any way you want. Okay. Okay, so here's Zorro. I'm going to give it to him on both sides. All right? Okay, 3 down front. Okay, it's Zorro. All right? So Zorro tells these guys it's a fan and a reach. Okay? Base or through to the backside backer. All right? Conflict, so they got to know conflict and conflict. 2 outside guys. So when we play 3 down fronts, and we usually have a lot of success running the ball against 3 down fronts because of this, is that, hey, Brett, you're going to control, because where's the 5 guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We want to control these 2 guys with the key screens.
Coach, how do you determine if you're going to pre-snap and just throw it, or if you're going to ride and flash it?
He decides if it's just clean, he'll turn to double play. If it's like a little bit gray, then I want him to ride it. First game of the year here. Okay, see, all right, Brett. Okay, so I mean he's been doing this for 3 years, right? Okay, so he's got a pretty good feel. He knows we're blocking these 5. He knows controlling 99 and this guy out here, all right, with the key. Could he have handed that off? Hell yeah! Look, bam. You know, I'm not going to say don't throw it, all right, but he just said, hey, freaking 99 was messing around the line of scrimmage. I'll make him go out there and tackle my slot receiver or my outside receiver.
Why wasn't the line pushing that?
What's that?
Why wasn't the line pushing that?
Because it's a 3-4 look, all right. So he popped. So Jake probably made a base call. He just went base. It's just 5-on-5, hat on hat. Same way you would block like 4-1, right? Okay. I mean, we got 5-on-5 in here. It's hat on hat. There was nobody to. He didn't make a fan or a reach call. They weren't pushing to anybody. Okay. They just and we probably game planned it. Hey, you see the 3-4 look or the 3-2 look, all right? Jake, just make base calls. We'll control 99 and 52. Brett will handle those guys. Oh wait, 99, they're playing KC front. 99, he likes to rush a lot. He likes to play on the line of scrimmage against this defense. All right. Hey Jake, make a fan and a reach, and now Brett will handle the backside guy instead of the backer. Make sense? So it's just all numbers. You know how you want to what your game plan is that week. So I mean, how can you do that? Fuck. All right, you're going to play 6 in the box on me and play split safeties. I have 3 guys up there. You got 2. That's what I want. Okay? You got to pull this guy out of there. You got to pull him out. All right. If you don't, then you better start buzzing this guy down low. All right, you better start buzzing him down for my 3 receiver set. If you do that, he goes there. Now let's throw the gift. And I'll take that all. We'll take those all day.
Can you talk a little bit about why you want Key 1 versus Key 2?
Personnel. I learned this a long time ago, all right? If you want to have success on screens, throw it to guys that are good screen runners, right? Throw it to that guy that can, boom, they can make you miss and go. You got some big old cat out, or he's a big physical guy like number 9, okay? I'm blessed because I got, all my guys, we do it so much, they're pretty good at it. And a lot of times it'll be, if you're playing a big post safety team, you want more key 1s, right? Because that corner's off. All you got, he's already giving you a cushion. Now all you got to do is get a hat on that curl flat defender, right? Okay. If it's more quarters look, well, that guy's really going to force that key fast outside. I'm going to go key 2. Now I'm going to let the receiver just go block that guy and throw it to the slot receiver behind him. So it's game plan, and it can change during the game. All right. But it's game plan to kind of basically what you've been seeing these guys play in. Anyway, let me go through some of these and see what. So any way we can throw them, we're gonna try to throw them. Are we breaking now, or did I go over? I'm going to say 90% of our runs are tagged with quick game, snag, pop, okay? Our screens, our regular back screens are tagged with drop back passes, okay? So everything's tagged together, right? And then all we're doing is we're just changing the presentation of what they see, but I want to keep it the same for the quarterback, all right, and the O-line. I don't want to confuse those guys, right? Your receivers, okay, they have to understand this part of it, right? They have to understand, why am I running the stick route? Because you're controlling the Mike backer. Next thing on the stick route, all right, is you got to teach those guys to run through 5 yards on stick. I hate receivers that back up into routes. You know, you guys all got them. They do this. Okay? So this is stuff you're working on pat and go. All right? It's through 5 yards as hard as you can go. And then we really got to work on sticking our foot in the ground, snapping our head, and giving the quarterback a target. Okay? Some of these other questions were good questions. I'll think of them here in a second. Okay? So hey, so no difference. What are we building here? All we're building is dual, right? 2 by 2. That's no different if I line that cat up there, but it's different for the defense. Okay, so the line knows, all right, they're squeezing, so there's 6 in the box right there. They can't play 6 in the box, okay, with split safeties. And you say, well, shit, man, I mean, these guys, you got them like man to man, but they're off. Put the ball in my guy's hands and make those suckers tackle your guys, because they're one missed tackle away from big plays. All right, and if he just makes that much yards, fine. Okay. Now, what Brett's thinking right now is, who's the guy in conflict now? Who's in conflict? Anyone? Bueller? Who? We're running Zorro. Oh, this was the other thing is, all right? The guy asked me about we direct the line, okay? So let's go back to one-word plays, we did a bunch this year. I want to do more. So plays that are like very common in our offense, like trio, Zorro, sticky, like we talked about, okay? Well, if we want to run that to the field, it's LA. How are the kids doing? LA. Everybody knows. Line knows everybody. That's all that has to be said or signaled. LA. If we want the same play into the boundary, it's San Diego. Okay? If we want to run the Giants play, it's Fresno. So they know Giants and Zorro are big plays for us. They're all California cities, north and south, right and left. Okay? Or they're east and west. Okay? New York, LA, or however you guys want to build it, right? But so now we're getting to where all that one word means everything for it. Okay? All right. So the guy in conflict right now is this guy. All right? Because there's 6 in the box. The line's working 4 down to play side backer. Well, this guy's sitting in here. Okay? So now these guys, they would make a squeeze call. All right? So that's Zorro, left Zelda. All right? They'd make a squeeze call. Now, Brett just knows I'm just keying this guy. I'm reading this guy. You key a backer, you read alignment. So he could have handed that thing off. All right? I'm not saying he couldn't. But you watch the line now. Okay, so they should be working. There we go. They should be working if this guy was out, if he split safety, he should be out here. He's not. He's in the box. Okay? They rolled this guy down. All right? If he rolled down too tight, Brett knows, all right, it's a squeeze on the backside. So the line's now going these 3 to the 2 backers. It's a squeeze. Now Brett knows I just have to read this guy.
Defensive tackle was not in a 3 technique. If he was in a 2,
Yeah. Why? Why would he still read him? 6 in the box, right? Not if he's in the box. Not if he's in the box. Now, if he was outside the box, if he was a place where I could go through the end and get to him, but I can't ask him, all right? I can't. He's got the will backer. He knows his threat is the will backer, right? Okay? So if this guy's lined up, let me back it up a little bit. Okay, well, let me go to the end zone. There you can see turning the double play by Brett. Okay? You can see this. I talked to the guys about we take this, what we call Coach Palomalu calls a surge step by the back, all right? Because you don't know, shit, it could be a snap that went on the ground, okay? So he teaches his backs, they take this search step, all right? So they're searching, all right? They're searching, they're letting the zone happen. They're searching, make sure the quarterback has the ball, all right? Then they roll over, and then they want to press, all right? They want to press the nearest defender to the center, okay? They want to press it, all right? They want to press the hole because you got to make, like this kid, his biggest thing is he wants to take a search crossover, then he wants to freaking cut back. Well, because all they're going to do is rock her back. You got to make the defense get it to run fits, okay? And the only way that happens is if the back presses the hole. If he doesn't press the hole, they're never going to get to their run fits. We got to get all those guys' hats in the right gaps, right? So now when he presses, the cutback will happen, okay? He knows, turn to double play. Upfield shoulder, please, Brett. That's just great running, shitty tackling. Wait. Previous. I was going to go to the end zone here. If we got end zone in here. Okay, perfect. Okay. So this is, instead of line up and duel, all right, we right here are in blue travel. Okay. Blue travel. What's his gift? Okay, I'm going to go back, but his gift is what? Instead of a hitch route, it's what? Swing, the bubble string, right? So same thing. Travel. Here's basic. Now this was another late night coming up with this rule for the quarterback. All right, like 12 cups of coffee. If I send a motion out there and nobody moves, throw the son of a bitch to him. That's his rule. Okay. I've added a guy. They haven't. I put the ball in my guy's hand in space. They haven't added a defender. So that's his gift. Instead of a hitch, now I'm building the duel. So you basically got the comet screen over there. So if they just want to play with the corners and this backer doesn't want to move out with that guy, freaking there's your gift. Boom, throw it. He moves out. All right, cool. Now I'm back over here reading my zone and my key game. Make sense? Same thing if I was in 3-by-1 and their guy was out there and they didn't roll the coverage or bump a guy out there, throw the gift. They rolled the coverage, now it's over here. So I'm trying to manipulate the defense, all right? Back end, front. How's the back end adjusting the shit? How's the front adjusting the shit? Okay, and I'm trying to control those guys. Okay, here. So this is Zorro, all right? So here's the guy, right? That's the guy we're controlling with this. If he stays right there, he's throwing the ball to Paul. Promise you. Because all their split safeties, all they got left out here is a corner. Okay? So he bumps out with it. All right? So the line knows they're 4 down to play side backer, 58. That's the guy in the red jersey in practice. All right? So the line knows too. All right? Where's the middle of 3? Okay? 58's the middle of 3. Okay? That's a running back. Could be a receiver. But who do you want to throw it to? All right? Our backs are pretty good. Okay? Yeah, this kid rushed for 1,600 yards, caught like 30-some balls. I mean, our backs, well, I don't think, like back in the day, I never felt like we controlled defenses enough with backs. You know, we think, okay, we got to throw it to receivers. When we run it, we got to hand it to the back, right? So let's. I mean, I love all this travel, fast, tear, you know, free, all that stuff. Okay, so they know they're 4 down to here. Okay, if this guy is out of the box, all right, you got him. Okay, Brett, there's your conflict guy. He's out there. Now he's moved in the box with a 3 technique. Now they have to squeeze to this. Now Brett, now there's the 6th defender. There's your conflict guy. Now you're reading him. If he closes, you pull and run. You can throw it. We always run to throw. All right. Except this guy, he runs to run. But you know, I like him to run to throw. Run, somebody's going to take you. All right, throw it. Does that make sense? Good example right there. Really good example of it. Okay. Okay. Shit. 4 down to Mike. Okay. Basically, that's the middle of 3. 1, 2, 3. He's out here. Okay. 4 down to Mike. There's 5 on 5 right there. Brett's keying that guy. Okay. He's keying him. He could have handed this ball off, right? If he takes a quarterback, I got 2 on 1 out here. See, he could have handed that thing off, but hey, it worked out all right. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. So if it's free or travel, means I'm okay. So I free and I travel out of the formation. I fast and I tear across the formation. So if I'm the F, right? If I fast, I go across. If I free out. If I'm a T, all right, I travel out, travel away, all right? I tear across. So it'd be like green tear or green travel, or so however you build your plays up that way. Okay. If I'm fast or I'm travel, okay, that's why it's the hurry, all right? Ideally, right, here's the hardest thing for your backs. And we throw it to our backs enough that they do go fast. If you don't ever throw it to them, they get lazy, all right? But it's freaking full speed, because what we're trying to do is out leverage the defense with our backs as quick as we can. We got to make those guys make an adjustment. And you guys keep asking me, well, when they play man coverage, post safety man coverage. Well, one thing is you got to have somebody you can win with on the outside, right? And number 2 is get your ass in green and blue and start going fast, travel, free, fast. Because now I'm in green travel tear right here, green tear, okay? And it's man coverage. Who's got me? That guy, okay? Now, hopefully, I'm faster than that guy. He's a freaking inside backer, okay? And now I'm on the move. He's got me. Huh? Then hand the ball off, right? That's your conflict guy. So that guy's done his job, okay? If he wants to man me, okay? Or if I'm travel and I'm out here, then get your fucking DN to peel on me. He ain't getting out here, right? Okay? So in other words, free. Here we go, free. You got me? No, somebody in there's got me. So what I'm saying is, the defense has to jump through a lot of hoops that we can practice. But they want to go man coverage. Okay, look at Johnny. If he goes that way, you got him. But if he goes that way, you guys bumping, you got him. But if this guy goes that way, you got him. But if I go that way, you got him. All right? So you know what I mean? Now they may get it all done, but all of a sudden, there's nobody out there. You throw it, they say, shit, we better play cover 3. That's what I'm hoping, right? Okay? Okay, I want him right outside the other back. Okay, stand up right there. Okay, the quarterback's right here. Okay, hurry, said hike. So the defense sees that. Okay, now stay where you are. Okay, I go dual F quick. Okay, dual F quick. There's the other back. I'm going to snap this ball right at the outside leg of the tackle. All right, quick. Okay, I'm going full speed now. I'm going to have this same thing, because what I'm trying to put pressure on him with. Thanks. What I'm trying to put pressure on him with is all the option switch, bubble the back, close to the back, here, all that stuff they want to play on the backside of Zorro. Shit, I'm going to start motion, quick motion, tear motion, fast motion, all right, and make those guys make a decision out there on it. Okay? I'll show you some here in a second, Joe. Yeah.
You go here, travel, fast. How do you got 2 backs back there? How do you know which one tears, who's traveling?
Okay, to us, everything in green and blue is like trio. Okay? Now, okay, so let's get in trio. I'm the Y, trio right. I'm the Y, I'm the F, I'm the Z, X on the backside, T's weak. Okay? Green, F, come on in, get in the backfield. Okay? Now, you can start and duel. That's just the way I put it in the first. There's no secret to it. There's not a method to that madness. We just decided, hey, It's always like trio. Green and blue is like trio, 3 by 1. Okay, 3 by 1. So you're always the F. Now, if you want to say green and blue is like dual, you could make your F the other guy, which a lot of guys do. You know, just kind of adjust it to how you're calling them. It doesn't really matter what you call them. Trio. No, not very often. Only game plan wise. I want to run Zorro away from the why. Well, because I got 3 cats out there, all right? So they got to make a decision. They either got to adjust with their front, so that means backers have got to go out there. Now I can run the football, okay? Or they got to adjust with their secondary, which means now my gifts, yeah. Run to throw, run to throw, run to throw. Here it is going to the boundary. Now that's what, this is what the hardest thing you have. It's not hard, but this is what my guys I've convinced them of, all right? And that is this right here. Get your pad, you're a receiver, I understand that. Get your pads down, all right, and make me 4 yards. If you can't make me 4 yards, I'm just going to make you guys block all night. All right, I'm not going to throw you any footballs. But they love it because no matter what gets called, there's a chance they can catch a football. And receivers love to catch footballs, right? So they work their ass off out there in the blocking and being physical runners. Because to me, that's a win. That's a 6-yard play. That's 1st and 10, now it's 2nd and 4. Shit, do it again, okay? My guys are also, if it's a fast food chain, they know run the same play as fast as you can. So like if I make 6 or 7 on that, I'm probably going Wendy's, 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 or McDonald's. Line up and do it again, okay? If I make a 1st down, Wendy's, 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 McDonald's, do it again. All right, same play, run it again as fast as you can. Fast foods are always on express. Say, hey, bam, let's go quick, okay? If I want to run the same play the other direction, it's Frosties or Big Mac. Frosty, Frosty, Frosty. Now they'd flip it and go the other way, okay? So any way we can play faster. Oh man, this shit scares the shit out of Coach Mora. We're throwing freaking bubble screens in our own end zone. But see, he's looking, even though, see, this is the back side of a route, all right? I don't want to be that predictable to where the keys are always back to the same side as the back. So that's why a lot of times they get tagged, because here's what happens is the backside backer, even though he's not the conflict guy, so that's the gift look, right? Here's his gift look out here. Just like, remember when we freed the back out that way? Same thing, exact same thing, okay? This guy's the pre-snap gift look. Oh shit, I got the gift, take it, okay? Oh, I don't have the gift, read the key, all right? Because I don't want the defense to say, well shit, you always do this, you never throw it to those guys over there, and now that backside backer's always running in here making plays. Okay, so you got to be able to do both. Oh yeah, he shits on this stuff. So that's strictly his gift. And he gifted because of this alignment right here. Now remember, this guy's done, I mean, it's reps, same stuff. I mean, he gets a feel for it, he sees it, okay? They're trying to cheat this guy in the box, shit, take the gift. If this guy was on this side and that was cheating in the box and it was post safety, he might take the hitch. Or he might go like this and do the quick, a gift's a gift, whatever you want. Could be slant, could be hitch, could be out. I call them gifts because I let him, it's your gift, Brett, whatever you want. If you want to throw the quick out, throw the quick out, I don't care. If you want to give him a slant, give him a slant. There's your bounce. 1st down. This is when it really gets going. That was actually on 3rd down, 3rd and 4. Okay. Hell, he could look at it if he hands it off. The freaking line coach is like yelling at me. Tell him to hand the son of a bitch off. As soon as I tell him that, he hands it off, and the key would have gone for 80. But that's a base call, right? 4 down to Mike or play side backer, right? 4 down, right there. Well, they know, shit. It's 5 on 5. That's what I want. Okay, you control the 2 outside guys. Now, somebody asked about your. He asked us a really good question. Okay, you saw the squeeze call. Okay, when this guy, say it was on this side and we're running Zorro this way, Zelda. Okay, if this backer was to walk in the box, it's a squeeze. Okay, we're gonna go for the read. If this Will was sitting here and not in the box, and it was a 2, there's no squeeze. Okay, because the guard's got to go at the center. So now he goes through. He'll go through this end if the Will's a threat and block the Will. Okay, so there's 2 different ways you handle the backside, whether it's a 3 technique or a 2 technique. All right, 3 technique always tells you squeeze if the 6 guy's in the box. All right, 2 technique tells you tackle, just go get the Will if he's in the box, because you don't want to squeeze a 2 or 2-eye. I mean. Now they go 6 in the box. Shit, throw it down here. There you go. Yeah. When this thing gets going, like I said, you start catching your rhythm, and you're handing it off, you're running it, the whole thing. And that's backside away from the play. That's when you start to get going. Now that right there, that play is just called Iceman, by the way. You go back. It's like this right here. That's Iceman. That's a 1-word play. That gives us this little stack look out here. Like this, little stack look. All right, we're trying to really spread these guys out for that. They're running key 2s out there, but all Brett, and it tells him to bounce. So all he would do is he'd go, Iceman, Iceman. All right, tells the back. So it's another way for you to check. It tells the back to be in pistol. I mean, that's the whole play. You guys line up in that, run key 2s, you get in pistol, and he'll go, Iceman, even, Iceman, even. All right, back will go over here, we'll run even. All right, Iceman odd. We'll go over here and go odd. Okay, so just a way to, just a 1-word play. Yeah. You want to run it to the shade. I mean, to the 3 technique. So like these guys, if they were always setting the 3, I don't know if this was the right game. If the team's always setting your 3 and the 5 to your back because he's offset, then that's what this is for. Okay? Because now the 3, now he's in pistol. Now he goes, okay, well the 3's over here. He'll say you want to run the play into the 3, right? So he'll go, hey, Iceman, even, bounce over, set hike, boom, go. Okay? Because it's the hole you want. You saw it on this one, right? Yeah, here's where you want to be with the ball. Because, this way, what happens is, what everybody wants to do is, there is no cutback. Okay, so we're looking for angles. So we can knock him out. We can double the shit off of this, and we base him. So you're expecting the ball here to hit right back there. You like the ball to cut back into the bubble. It never hardly ever cuts back into a 3. Just like this. See, make that guy play the A gap like he's supposed to, the Mike backer. Iceman, same thing. Brett already knew by alignment where he was going. Same thing, gift. Let's see if we got anything else in here. Here's San Diego. There it is. Nice job. Oh, there's your fan and reach. Nice. I always get this question about 3-down fronts. Okay, and somebody said this, and they're exactly right. Okay. Okay, 3-down fronts. If they're a post safety team, okay, this is a 3-4 team, 4 eyes. Okay, this is hard right here. All right, because the book would say, all right, if it's post safety, he's gonna make a hard call. All right. Now we could base this like you saw us do against Memphis, but this game plan wasn't that way because they were playing 4 eyes, not 5s. Okay. They're playing 5s and they're a 3-4 team or a 3-2 team, and usually we just base it and control the 2 outside backers and the 3 down front with the quarterback in our key game. But they're playing 4 eyes. Okay. So we're not going to get through to this guy, and that's hard blocks, So he's going to make a hard. Okay, if they want to bring him, most of the time they've got to spin that coverage to post safety, right? Okay. So right here, he's going to say hard, which turns to a fan and a reach automatically. So it's a fan and it's a reach. So we want to knock this all this way. We just want to freaking run these some bitch. So here's one of the things too, because the guy was telling me he's got really, really small guys. So I thought, well, the best thing to do is get really big guys to block. That's better. All right. But if they are really small, okay, is we're not looking to move people. We're looking to displace people. Okay. So as I come off and I'm an O lineman, I'm not trying to go like this. All I want to do is take this guy, and if he wants to go that way, just don't allow penetration and just let him go that way. All right? Because you're creating space. So all we want to do is knock him this way, knock him this way. All right? He's trying to get off to 10, and he should come ear hole 99, and we're trying to just move all these guys this way and play the game back here with Brett in the back. Okay? Now, with a fan in the reach, he automatically knows, all right, I'm based on the 4 eye. Okay? Now, we also have other calls like a couple different, adjustments in games where we'll also arc this guy, all right, to block him and let us treat him like a 3, all right, like midline shit, all right. So that's all game plan stuff, but you're just talking plain Zorro, okay? I stepped on that damn thing. Give me a second. She says I have to close it out and reopen it. All right. I can just do it by hand. I can get it back up here. We're on keys. Oh. Yeah. So you guys can see right there, right? Where are they going to? Post safety. Okay. Post safety. We're throwing key 2 outside. Okay. He pulls this. All right. And this is what we talk about, run to throw. All right. Now, if this guy right here, all right, he goes to the screen, then Brett's running this thing. Okay, same play. We ran this shit all night on them. There's 3 in a row. Oh, that's Giants. Okay, so you guys got the idea. Okay, let's go to our pin and pull play now. Because this, to me, these are the 2 plays that feed off each other. Okay? Well, I'm going to show you the Y pop. Okay? So now here's the next thing. Okay? So we've run sticky. Okay? We've run sticky on these guys. All right? Now we want to go pop. Okay? What pop tells him, all right, is that now he is running a pop on that conflict backer and not a sticker. Okay? Still tells us outside we've got the key built in as your trouble throw. Okay? I pull it to throw, oh shit, I'm in trouble. You always got the key out there. All right? Usually this is block on because we're running our Giants play. If it's Zorro, usually we don't run Zorro with pop. All right? But if it was away from the single receiver, then that would be gift. So it's all kind of the same stuff, keeps going for the quarterback. Okay, here it is off of motion. All I'm doing is building 3 by 1. Nothing changes. Okay? If nobody goes with this motion, throw it. Okay? Okay, I'm just building 3 by 1. Okay? So instead of him being out here and running this key, I'm just going to let him run what we call fungo. Okay? What fungo means, when we give him fungo, it means that instead of the key 2, here's what you got. You got bubble screens that come from the backfield. Okay? And I'll show you the comets right after this. Comets are when it's your back. Okay? So the back's coming, and we're going to throw him the bubble screen. Okay? Keys are the receivers. Key 1, key 2, key 3, whatever. We're blocking for receivers. Fungo and comet, we're blocking for somebody coming out of the backfield. So comets to the back, fungos to the F. That's the F now. Okay? All that means is that when he comes, he runs like a flat route, all right, but we're blocking for him. They're not running routes, they're blocking. So what should happen on this is he should block this guy, Nate should run to the flat, and he should run the pop. The quarterback knows this. We're running giants, okay? So he knows, okay, I'm running giants. I'm controlling this guy, right? I'm controlling this guy with the fungo. There's my conflict backer because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys that the line's blocking, okay? That's the quarterback's guy. We ain't blocking his ass, all right? You have to control him, Brett. That's who your read is. So you're like this. If he matches the back, you pull and you throw the pop, okay? Right here. If he's covering the pop, then trouble, just like key 2. Throw the fungo because there's only one guy left out here. They might spin this down, whatever, okay? So all this call is queen left, this is a really good play against 3 down front, guys. Okay? It's pin and pull. Okay? We're gonna base the backside right there. Okay? If he tells you or me, whatever the fuck he says, I don't know what they say. Right? Right? That means I'm gonna pin and I'm gonna pull. All right? Or I'm sorry, I'm gonna pin and I'm gonna pull. So the rule is if a guy's in my inside gap, pin him. If there's nobody in my inside gap, pull. Okay? Here's Brett's looking at right there. If he stays backside, hand it off. So here you got pin, pull, base, conflict. Very simple.
What's the play called?
Okay, this play would be called okay, so how this would be queen left, all right? Okay, if F's going across the motion, what does he do? Right? So it'd be queen left fly. So we're already in queen left because we've yelled it out. Queen left, queen left, queen left. Everybody's lining up in it. And he would just get fly, giants, pop. Our kids have run it like 80 times that week in practice, so they know what's happening, right? So they get the pop. He knows, hey, I'm MDM blocking, all right? I'm in the flat, I'm the bubble, I'm running pop, I'm blocking play side because it's outside run, and we're running giants, all right? If it's to the right, it's giants. If it's to the left, it's New York, okay? So this would be giants. If it's the other way, it'd be New York. So they would get giants. There's a signal. Everybody get Giants pop. Giants pop. Okay, everybody knows what's going on. Okay, same play. Okay, same play. Giants to the field. Okay, Giants to the field. Base, base, base. Kind of missed this on the backside. Okay, pulling for here. Here's the conflict guy. Okay, if he covers the, if that guy's telling him I should throw the pop. Okay, if he matches the back. If he doesn't, hand the ball off. This is actually called Fresno. Okay, so one word play.
Coach, Fresno automatically carries an offense.
Yes. Fresno's the whole thing. Just like LA is Zorro, Trio, Zorro, Sticky. Fresno is, San Diego is Trio, Zorro, Sticky into the boundary. LA, San Diego. Fresno is Trio into, we don't play anybody on the East Coast this year, do we? All right. Fresno is Trio into the boundary. Giants to the field, pop in the boundary. Still gift. Okay. Okay. Shark and Giants are the same thing. Okay. Here's the only adjustment. Good question. Okay. If I want to, okay, Giants is telling us now big stays on big. Okay. So tells him to stay on that guy, and we're going to key him as conflict. We're on Giants this way. So it should be base, base, pull for that guy, base, base. We're keying the backer. Okay? Okay. If I called it shark, okay, that would tell the backside, and this is kind of new for this year. We have both of them. Because some teams, you get in there and and I don't, it's such a good play for us. They keep the 6 in the blocks and match it, but then they run down and start matching all our pops and all that. Okay? So shark, everybody run Giants. It just tells him now, it's like this. Let me see if I can explain. It's like the difference in running Zorro with 5 in the box or Zorro with 6 in the box. Now we're telling this backside tackle to go through and block the conflict and let Brett read the guy so he can pull and run. The only reason I did that because Brett's such a good runner. I probably won't do that with Josh Rosen. Maybe on more like a special situations. All right, but with Brett, I mean, he can run. So that instead of him always this, now he can read the end, bam, and pull and run. Make sense? So it's just a slight variation in Giants and Shark.
What if you get straight man coverage? Then what?
That's exactly point. Okay, that's why Zorro turns into reading the end. Okay, now you're getting a lot of post safety, press man, 6 in the box coverage. I'm probably calling more Shark than I am Giants. So now I can pull that thing, and now he's off to the races. I'll still tag it with pop and all that. I mean, nothing changes.
So, Coach, would you ever tag Sticky with Fresno or not?
No, well, I can't with Fresno because Fresno's already built in, like right here, right? I'm not saying you couldn't, but I can't with Fresno. Now I have to call Trio right, New York, Sticky. Sure. Yeah. But not Fresno because you see Fresno's already, the pop's already built into Fresno, right? I mean, I tell you, who does a good job with this stuff is Drew Gibbs over there in Jersey with all the pop stuff. But it's the same thing. This was Shark, okay, with the pop. I mean, it's just, I mean, you guys, I mean, it's too freaking easy, okay? Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, by alignment, he's already told Brett, hasn't he? By alignment, okay? By alignment, they're fucked. He's basically already throw the pop, Brett. If this guy runs with the pop, throw the key. It's 2-on-1 out there. So just by alignment, Brett should know this without even having to read it. And actually, he did. And now I'm going to pull up and show you the play where we hand it off. Because we do actually hand the ball off sometimes when we call runs. Okay? All right? So let me see. Giants. Okay? Bang. Pin. Pull. Base. Base. Conflict. Okay? Now, if this guy can become, the conflict guy can become in the count. So we're not going to let any backers run through on us. So if this 10 came up here inside, he would want to get up here and run through, all right, then they would have to say what? Squeeze. Just like Zorro, right? Just like Zorro. Squeeze, squeeze. You know, he's breaking the heel. Squeeze. Bam. And now Brett will know, okay, shit, I'm to that guy instead of this guy. Oh, this was a nice one here. They have no chance. Now we could just call the run and let these guys block air, or tell this guy, go in there and try to dig that guy out. Shit don't happen. All you do is get a clip or something, right? Okay? So he knows right now, shit, this ball's coming out to him. They can't play that Mike Backer in there. So that's the cool part about it is you know, you're actually running and I mean you're protecting your plays and you're calling plays and you're seeing what's going on and you got answers to the problems. You get to fix the problems. Problem is we're running Giants over here in that freaking Mike Backer. Well, we either got to sift the tackle, we can't get him. All right, we'll pull the ball and throw that. All right, split safety. So I mean the kids start seeing that. Perfect look, right? Reach, back, pull for there, cut that off, key him. If I was Zorro, zone to him, okay? Displace this guy, okay? He's a 4-eye, base it on, key him for the sticky. If it was draw, same thing, okay? Fold here, pass that, look at him. If he doesn't stop it, throw the sticky. So, I mean, there's just there's so much carryover to your plays. I don't know what the freaking left tackle's doing, being an idiot. Yeah, we don't really ever block anybody. Okay, so here's the Giants play. And I should go back. I'll go back right after this and do the Zorro. Okay, pretty simple, all right? Guy in your inside gap, all right? You can decide this one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it in the back, okay? You can either full reach this and just pull the backside, all right? If they're playing wide, all right? If they're playing wide fives with a 3 technique that's getting hard to reach, all right? We'll let them make BU calls too, all right? I'll let the tackle pin the 3 technique and the guard pull for the 5. Okay, I love pin and pull plays. I love to be able to cut the defense and create space, okay? Sometimes zone just turn into a big wad of shit, right? There's just all kinds of bodies up in there. At least there's some definition to it, all right, for the back. Back, all right? I don't know if you, maybe we'll see it here. The back has got to mirror the backside guard as a puller, all right? So he should pull in here because he does not want to get in front of that guy because that hit anywhere, A gap, D gap for the back, okay? Because that guard's going to pull up in the first hole he sees, right? First hole he sees, he's pulling up and looking for somebody to hit. So there's the look, okay? Base. This ball might hit right there, all right? If this thing's here, okay, he's down, means this guy's probably the 3 technique, the center's pulling, the pin's there, that ball's probably going to hit B gap, okay? If it's a 3 down front, and it's a 4-eye, and you're pinning the 4-eye and the guard's there, that back's probably going to hit outside D gap. So it can hit any place A to D. And these are just all the looks at it. Yeah. Yes. Oh, tricky one. Okay. Okay. This is quarterback Q Giants. Yeah. It tells, like, if you say Giants, who asked the question? Yeah. If you call Giants, back nose going to the right. If I call New York, back nose is going to the left.
Is it different from shot when you line it back on the quarterback's toes and have the side line up over the guard that's coming?
Yes, he has different alignments by his width, by I mean how deep he is and how wide he is. Yes, yes, he's got different alignments. So his Giants alignment should be like our R alignment where we free release him on the pass. Okay, so he should be. I don't even know where the hell KP keeps him. I really don't know any of that shit. I just call plays. Fuck. You know, coach them up. You know, if it don't look right, change them, right? But it's supposed to be like he's going to be like if it's Giants, okay, he's coming in front, okay, he's going to be level with the quarterback, but he's going to be a little wider. All right. Now this is also the same place we put him when we just free release him on when you see our pass game, our R&L protection when he's hot swing, okay, and then from here he's just here because he's got to get in relationship with that guard, and then he's right across the other quarterback's supposed to, all right, shuffle away and ride him. Okay, there's a one-step shuffle away and ride him because he's got to see what that conflict backer's doing. Okay, now he changes it, bang. Okay, does that answer? So this was bounce. So this was like a red zone play, you know. So this was bad. So this was something like, okay, first time we get inside the 20 or something, I want to call this play. Okay. So this was bounce, T comment. Okay. 1, 2, 3. If this conflict backer doesn't go with him, throw it to the freaking back. Okay. So he'd be trio left. So he would get, I think it's T. He'd get T Comet Giants. He already knew the play. Trio, hey, T Comet Giants. Okay, T Com or tear. I'm sorry, tear. He went tear, T Comet Giants. Okay, so we went tear motion, across. Okay, now he's running the Comet. He could have probably thrown this, but he didn't because he wants to score. And now he knows it's Q Giants back the other way. Nothing changes. He still knows instead of throwing pop, he's still throwing it off the conflict backer. If he doesn't run out there, throw it to him. Now you can go. In fact, I think the next play in the series was tear, T Comet, Giants, Y pop. Now both these guys are going to block for the T Comet and let him come down and pop the guy. Still read the conflict. So you're just dicking with the conflict guys. All right, you're just building shit to control those guys. But you see where the conflict guy is right here. Shit, perfect, right? Pull to there. Pull to there. Oh shit! Oh, I better plug this thing in. They look good on my screen. How much, Coach? How much time we got? 5 minutes. Hey, is there any questions?